is going to get up and say a little prayer or celebrate today. And then each one of us represents a generation, is going to get up and say a few words to Mom. And so here is Father Peter Young.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a family out there that's bigger than this family. The family of Mabel Gill and the good kind of things that she has done. I've got to share the memory that I've had with Mabel many years ago. I've been chaplain to the Senate for 58 years now, so I was on that side of the fence, the Senate side, and Mabel was working in the Assembly side. And we were talking and we were both saying we need to do more of the legislation for the poor, for the poor, for the poor. I heard that from Mabel and I said, I've got a partner. And we created a lot of legislation, carrying it from one side of the aisle to the other, back and forth. She would be creative and thinking all the time, and I would be the guy, yeah, okay, Mabel, I'll try it and see if it works, okay, and it did. A lot of stuff that happened under the table, quietly, without any kind of fanfare. It was Mabel Gill that made that kind of thing happen. So to me, she has been my hero, and I've been the kind of guy running around with her packages. Trying, if I could, to get the kind of folk here interested in the kind of issues that she and her Eileen and the family and all of the Egan's and all the rest have been dedicated to, the Gills and the Egan's, the good work here that they have done. So she has that extended family, the poor that don't even know her. But we are the intimate ones now. We're the family here, tied it all together. And I certainly want to say God has blessed you, blessed all of you, and he blesses many more through the good works and the good deeds of the corporal works of mercy, the corporal kind of deeds, the Beatitudes, that we know that she has been to other people. So to me, she's my favorite fan of the name of God and the work of God and the work of helping other people, each one, love one and all of that, that she does it all so well. So let's, if we can, take our name and take it quietly to God now and try to pray together. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Now and forever. Dear God, we bless Mabel and the good work she's done. May she be inheriting the gift of love and the gift of Christ now and forevermore. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Father.
No pressure.
No, I'm going to hear the good words here.
And he wants cake.
Are they going to say nice things about you?
Only nice things about my mom. So if you don't know, I'm Maria. I'm the oldest, the one they waited 7 years for, and then replaced me 9 times, but I'm not complaining. I want to tell you a little bit about my mother. And all the girls and everybody in our family, she has been the person who has led us, who has taught us, and we have been brought up that we love and we give and we accept people for who they are. And those are the things that Mommy has taught us, and we wouldn't dare go into any kind of business or any kind of that, because Mom taught us that we're here to love others and to help others. And no matter what happens, even at 93, my mother is still buying seeds to give to people for community gardens, or taking her little money to buy a rototiller so that people can have homegrown food in their backyard. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Nobody loves their children like my mother loves her children and her grandchildren and her great-grandchildren. And she watches over all of us. Every day she checks in. Every day she has something to tell us about what we need to be doing, where we need to be going. And always, even when I complain, she's always right. And sometimes we call her a witch because she'll say, this and this is going to happen. Wait till you see this is going to happen. And sure enough, no matter what happens, when it comes to food, when it comes to vaccinations, when it comes to all these other things, Mommy has been a prophet about what's happening in the world. So I am more than blessed. and more than grateful to be able to call her my mother, because I would not be the person I am today. And she has been there for me and every one of us to make sure we got to where we are today. So I love you, Mama.
Thank you. And I'm blessed to have children like you. And I'm honored that you're here with me today.
Oh, Mama. So now we have another generation that's going to be speaking. This is the next generation. Thea.
Hi. So I am Mabel's granddaughter, but she actually adopted me when she was 58. So I'm her 10th baby. She really never slowed down. As soon as the kids were at the house, she's like, okay, on to grandkids. And even now, 93, Lucas, my little 3-year-old that you've been seeing running around here, goes over to her house and is so excited to see great-grandma. I just want to say how excited I am that we all still get together, and that even though we hate the winter and the cold, we've all stayed in Albany because we've become such a close-knit family. And when I visit my friends and other people I go to school with and work with, they don't have this family that we do, that even the different niches and sub-families, that we still all get together, and we always have Christmas and we celebrate Grandma's birthday, and we're just so united, and that's because of Grandma. And we're really lucky, and I'm so glad that we're all here for her birthday. We have little John all the way from Texas, drove here for like 3 days, and Big John from Long Island, the Smugglers came up from Long Island, and just happy birthday, Grandma, love you.
I'm very, very proud of my family. And someone came to a friend of ours and said, I have business with someone called Gill. And I was wondering, do you know anything about that Gill family? And he said, if you are going to do business with the Gill family, know that that family will give their shirt off their backs if you need them. And I thought that was a wonderful description of my family.
You have to start
I'm
over
very
again.
honored. I think I've said what I can say.
Grandma's ready for cake.
No, there's more people. Chris is gonna say something.
Great.
So you're going to sing happy birthday to the 3 birthday people here? 4 birthday with
Oh,
Carol?
that's right.
Because we're going to have cake.
Do you know that song?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy. Everybody, 1, 2,
So is it Beth, Carol,
Carol, Mommy,
Mommy,
Jack.
Jack. Beth,
Carol, Mommy, Jack. Beth, Carol, Mommy, Jack. Beth, Carol. Go ahead. Beth, Carol, Mommy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandma, Mommy, Carol, and Jack. Beth, happy birthday to you.
Woohoo! Okay, so what they're going to do is they're going to come and ask you what kind of cake you would like, and then you tell them, and